training as well. You also guys conducted this training before, but I think so. Dandan, you already passed the test, right? That's nice. She's the one, and Barak, they passed it, right? Other than that, we don't have, including me, we don't have any broker card, which is not active, right? So we will go through the complete training. It will take around about 14 to 24 hours. Not in one day. Yes, definitely every day I will try to go through it. I will not go to complete details, but I will give you the logic and the sense how they will question you. Right? And that is the most important thing that you guys need to understand. Nothing else. Okay. Before starting this, I need to discuss something regarding the Feb month. Right? What we did and what you guys achieved. What are the new habits you guys adopted? See, the first thing is, these guys, they're not sitting here. The top performer for last month, the punctual one, the hard worker one, the guy who achieved the best of the best target, right? His name is Mr. Chetan. He's not here, but we will send him the email because he's late today. That's the different story. The second one is the guy who tried to be the different one apart from the others. He said, I don't want to follow those guys, what other people they are doing. I do have my own way and I will do in that way. And he achieved his target. And now from the last couple of 3 months, he's achieving his target. His name is Zafar. He's very punctual, he's motivated, he knows what he's doing. The third name is, wait. No, I don't want to do make any mistake. Okay. The third one is, he's always here. I don't want to say a lot of things regarding him. Mr. Francis, right? He has his own world. He has his own way of ethics of work. Some people they like it, some people they don't. But that is something, that's how it is. Right? And he's achieving his targets. And that's the most important thing in real estate. Apart from the targets, we started to monitor your attendance. Right? There are few guys, they're doing very well, and they increase their productivity as well. The first name is Chetan. Right? He's very punctual. And from the last month, what he did, that's phenomenal as well. The second guy, he's Zafar. Right? He's the one who did, and he achieved his target. Most of the guys, they are not able to, but not this month, next month they will do it. That's not a problem. But the people, they are not able to achieve their target from the last couple of months. Yes, as a company, we have to take action against them. And that's the reality now. I tried to ignore it a couple of months, but right at the moment I don't have place to adjust new agents. But those who are not performing means they will be notified, and the company is going to take action against them. Because that's not something that, if they have some issues, that's fine. They can discuss, I never ever stop anyone to come to my office and discuss. Yes, if I cannot do anything, I will straight away say, no, sorry, I cannot do it. But I try my level best to facilitate my team. But if they are not able to perform, there is something wrong with them as well. So, be ready for that. Let's start this. Okay, one point. Why do we need to go through this training? What is the point for us? Anyone?
clear the concepts. You already know many things, but we just need to refresh our concepts.
Yes, exactly. To refresh them. There are a lot of small things you guys do ask from me, from Daniel or from Edmonds or someone, do I need to do this? Is this allowed? It's not. So to overcome those questions, so we are going through from this training. What are questions? I'm not going to go from the history and whatever that is. It's very simple. They will not ask any question from these. But for the overall, DLD is the mother, right? RERA is basically a system we need to follow. And whoever is working in real estate in Dubai, they need to follow the rules of RERA, right? They're very simple. Vision, everything. Okay, what are the objectives of this training basically? I think so a lot of people, they do have these slides, but no one bothered to read them thoroughly. So that's why I arranged this training. Then now please note down the names, the guys, they are not attending this, right? Okay, course objectives, rules and regulations, what the brokers needs to do, what are the don'ts, what are the do's, right? How you can make the contracts, what are the responsibilities of the developers, what are the responsibilities of the brokers, what they need to do. And these are the main questions they will ask you. What is escrow account? Means how you can safeguard the clients who are the buyers, or there are small things and that's it, nothing much. And these are the questions they will ask. There will be 25 questions. 25? Yeah, 25. How much time? 50 minutes? So 1 hour. So 1 hour, 25 questions. Not a big deal. You can cheat easily. So the second thing is, you can sit with anyone to solve it. So that's not a problem as well. But the thing is, the guy who is sitting next to you, he will confuse you or he will guide you. That's important. Right? Let's do, okay, basic things. Code of ethics of the brokers. What are the code of ethics? What they can do and what they cannot do. There are a few abbreviations we will use. Brokers office ranking, their system, their rankings, what is CMA, what is A, B, and F, the contracts, introduction of this smart app, that is Dubai Rest app, you guys are using it. Sales models, this is the most crucial part. Most of the guys, they are not aware how it is, how it will work, what are the basic steps of it. Most of you guys, you close the deals as well, but you're not aware what is the structure of it. Because whatever is coming up, you guys are doing it. Do I need to do this? Yes. Okay, do this. End of the day, you are closing that deal, but you're not remembering what is the process. And you cannot guide the client on one go that, okay, what do I need to do next? You only know the next step. What is the second, third, and fourth step? So as a real estate broker, to build your confidence in front of the client, that's very important. That you should know that this is the process. And if the client is saying something, you can object them straight away. No, this is not possible. That's how the process is, you need to follow this. In this case, the people, they will not make any mistakes, they will not ask you for any favor or anything. Because you are explaining everything. Make sense? Okay. Who knows about this freehold and leasehold? Everyone. Joseph, what is freehold?
Freehold, everyone can buy this.
Okay. Leasehold?
Leasehold for short term.
How many years?
99 years.
Maximum.
Maximum 99 years. You can sell the land?
But not on.
No.
Huh? You can sell the land?
No.
Huh? No. But you can sell what? Structure.
Structure only.
Right? Structure. What will happen after 99 years? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Property developer registration. What is this? See, it's more like a training, but I will ask you guys as well. Right? What is this? Registration and
DLD.
what is this? Daniel?
Developer registration.
DSR.
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 Wherever you are registering who? The title deeds and everything, information of the customers, who's buying, who's the landlord, and XYZ. Right? Developer buys, objection, that's not a problem. Who means I will not ask this skittish question, right? Landlord, tenants, obligations means I will not ask you who is the tenant. What is rental index? And where we can check it? Sudhakar?
We can check on DLD as well.
DLD, where DLD?
DLD website and
Alibas? Dubai Rest.
Dubai website.
Right? You can check over there as well. That's more in the same thing.
Dubai Rest.
Dubai Rest tab, or you can go to the website of it, right? Jointly owned properties. Anyone?
More than one.
Okay. Anyone else? Anya? Jointly owned properties.
Jointly owned properties means it's a building where individual owners they own the property.
Yes.
It's owner association.
Honor associations. Honor association is more like, the common areas as well. Who's maintaining them? Means honor associations, they're basically the companies, they're managing the buildings or the communities, right? So they are basically jointly owned properties. You can consider them as a, what do you call it? Yes, community honor associations. So honor associations are those, they are managing the community or the building. So those areas and those properties are called jointly owned properties. It has nothing to do with jointly owned 50% share of the property, right? It has nothing to do with this. Power of attorney, what is that? Someone to, yes. Leasing process, London, what is the leasing process? First thing?
Starting from where?
Now.
Taking deposit, make no check.
Yeah. Taking deposits, making contract,
That's fine.
signed by both parties, Ijari, activate Diva, and move in. Right? Yes, this is the simple process of. Okay, do's and don'ts and the obligations. When they started it, they will not ask you these questions. How it is, 2003 they announced it, 2006 they started to build this. Okay, what would be the structure and all that stuff. So they implemented it. Right now we are following the same rules and regulations what they introduced in 2006. Okay, conditions for registering in real estate. What is the process of registering your company? Right? I wish you guys will open your own company one day. You will run it. You will have 40, 60, 80 agents, and you will make your videos. You will be a CEO and all that stuff, right? So you need to understand this, right? How to open your company. So the first thing is you need to get a commercial license. Commercial license from DED. It's Department of and Development or Free Zone Authorities. Once you will get it, most of the companies they are registering in DED, right? They are working because we are working in the free mainland, right? Not we are working on any free zones. You need to have you don't need to have a criminal record in police, right? So they will give you the clearance certificate, good conduct certificate. You need to have that to open a company. If you are, you have any criminal case and all that stuff, you cannot open it. How they will question you? how they will question you. Is this possible to open a company if you have any case in police? They will say yes, no, I don't know. They will not ask you these questions. What do you need for to open a company? Right? They will ask you in a different way, and that's the strategy. Right? Is a free zone company can work in the mainland? See, they will ask you these questions. Right? They will not ask you, is this required? What is required for this? So that's how they manipulate it. You need to read at least 3 times to 4 times one question to understand it. Might be possible in first glance you would able to say, okay, this is the answer. No, read it again 3 times at least, then translate in your local language. That's the key. If you speak Urdu, Hindi, Russian, Philippine, whatever, what is the language? French.
Pashto.
Huh? Swahili. So you need to translate. So what will happen once you will do this? Brainstorming. So what you are doing, you are converting English into your local language, and it will make sense to you. This is right or wrong. Then you will choose the answer. If you will read English, I'm telling you, they will trick you. And I'm 100% sure that you know the answer. But the way they're asking, that's tricky. Once you will translate it in your mind, then answer it. Read 3 times. 4th step is to translate it in your local language, then answer it. Okay, copies of the valid identification documents, passport. Anyone who is not UAE resident can open a company in UAE. That's how they will question you. Right? They will not ask you.
Company and then they get visa and the stuff.
But they're not resident, right? I'm living in Pakistan, right? So I don't have anything. So I need to open a company. They will ask you in this way. They will not ask you what are the documents required to open a company. Passport, Emirates ID or both. They will not ask the question like this.
This is ID card, this is Emirates ID.
Emirates
Or
ID.
any ID.
Emirates ID. Right? Okay.
Passport in Emirates.
I'm not here to make questions. Right? I'm giving you the logics. I'm not here to answer you guys right at the moment. Once I will allow you, you can question me anything. Right? Valid residency. What does that mean? The same. Right? For non-citizens. Okay, on the license of the company, there are different types of licenses. We're not going into this. They will not ask you this as well. Local sponsors in XYZ, it has nothing to do with it. Qualified qualification. You need to have a bachelor degree at least. Right? You need to have a bachelor degree to be eligible for the broker card. But is it possible to open a company if you don't have the broker card? If you don't have the bachelor's degree?
Yes.
Yes. So they will question in this way, right? It will make a difference. You will say, I read each and everything in the training, but I'm not able to answer these questions, right? But they will manipulate. Okay, picture, right? Ethics and duties of the profession. What are they? What you can do and what you cannot do. The first thing is, everything needs to be confidential. Everything needs to be what? What needs to be confidential? Information of what?
Personal information.
Personal information. Okay. Daniel is buying one property, right? He's gangster. Sorry guys. So means, let's suppose, he has black money. right? I'm his broker. I need to facilitate him. I don't need to disclose this information. But that's your responsibility to do. Yes, KYC, anti-money laundering form you need to fill. Whatever deals you guys are closing, we are doing it from our behalf, right? If you are facilitating someone, your name is there. Because we are registering those deals under your name, and we do have, as a company I'm saying, the WhatsApps and everything that you close this deal. You are taking the commissions, you are signing it, right? So make sure whatever you are closing, this is white money. Now you're thinking, do I need to do this? Yes or no? 99% of the agencies, they are doing it. It's not us. I don't want to say bluntly, but that's the system. Right? System is facilitating to bring the money in. That's it. I don't want to go into more discussion regarding this. It's very sensitive. So, but you guys need to do it. KYC, anti-money laundering, you need to fill it. Then you need to make sure that this person is legit. That's called config. Yes, exactly. So you need to keep the secrets with you. Second thing, let's suppose you cannot disclose, I'm the seller, I'm the buyer, and he's the seller. He purchased this property for 2.2 million. Now he's selling for 3.7 million. Right? I cannot disclose this information. I closed one deal. The guy, he was asking me again and again, what is OP, what is the OP, what was the OP, what is the OP, what was the OP. I said, let's close the deal. Then I will let you know. When we signed everything, title deed, it was printed, everything. I said, this guy, he purchased for 3.7 million. I sold this property for 5.62 million. So then the lady said, what we can do now? I paid a lot of extra money on it. I said, now it's closed. We cannot do anything. That was the reason I was not telling you that what was, because the people, they will feel like, you looted me. No, the other guy, he waited for 4 years for this, right? Now you're purchasing a ready property. So it is the right of the seller, right? So these are the things you don't need to disclose in front of the buyer or the landlord, vice versa. The broker shall not be the party of neither the buyer, neither the landlord, right? Is this possible for the agent to facilitate landlord and the buyer in a sales transaction? See? Now this is the question. So you guys are thinking, yes, I need to facilitate, right? In terms of what? So they will ask you these type of questions. It's a simple thing. They are asking simple questions. And do you know, if I will sit in one exam, might be possible I will be confused. Because the way they are questioning it, it's totally normal. It's like, for this question I will say yes. Might be possible Daniel will say no. Or I'm not sure. Or in some places yes, in some places no. Depending upon the conditions. So that's how they will question you and you will get confused. You need to get 76% marks to pass it. Okay, the broker must be honest, transparent. I think so. Most of the team is working here. They're very honest. They're very transparent. They're very passionate about their work, and you guys are. It's not something that you need to cheat someone, right? This is more like this, right? Whatever the thing is, you need to explain the scenario. Most of the brokers, they're hiding. If the buyer is saying anything, seller is saying anything, if it is not affecting any party, that's fine. If it is affecting, and it might be possible it will affect in the future, then you need to disclose that, the point, and you need to discuss this. Okay, the broker you need to do the documentations. What are the documentations and all that stuff? Most of the guys, they are complaining, admins, they are doing this very late, but you guys are not providing the exact documents what they need. So you have to. What are those documents? I'm not going into the details. They will not ask you those questions. My concern is to go through from this training. The broker shall submit original copies to the contracting parties if they request it. Original means later on once you will close it, or if the buyer is asking for the passport of the seller, the title deed. Okay, there are the different conditions before and after. Before signing of this, yes, you need to invite them, bring them on the table, discuss, show it to them. That's fine. They do have the right for this. Right? The people they are hiding. No, I cannot share the title deed. Right? I cannot share the passport. Yes, bring them to the office.
But
Show
that's
them. No, don't send them. But they do have the right to check, to cross-check it. If you can send, that's also fine. If you made the contract already with the landlord, you can send it to them. Okay, this is the property. Have a look. These are the documents. Is this right for a broker to share the seller's document with the buyer before the transaction?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. See, these type of questions they will ask you. Getting my point? You will say yes or you will say no. Both. It's not a rocket science. But they will change the words. That's it. The broker should safeguard the customer rights and XYZ means if the landlord is doing something wrong or the buyer is doing something wrong, they are asking for additional favors, means what you can say. Try to push your landlord because he needs that money urgently. Reduce the price. He's asking for 2.2 million, reduce to 2 million. What the mistake you did? You shared already with the buyer. The seller is selling this property because he needs that money urgently. So now the impact is he's asking for the favor. Push the landlord to decrease the price because he needs the money. Getting my point? So means if you will not disclose why he is selling it, you don't need to do this. So that's more like a safeguard. The parties, both parties, landlord, buyer or the seller, or the tenants as well. The broker should not give incorrect data regarding the real estate prices. Most of the guys, they are doing it. To win a listing, the people they are saying, sir, I can sell for this 2.2 million. In the market, it's 2 million. So to get the listing on it, they will get the documents exclusive XYZ within the time frame of 3 months. If you lucky enough, you would be able to sell that property. Other than that, he will say, Seco Properties, Mr. Junaid, he wasted my 90 days. Right? So you always need to give them the right information as per the market. You guys are doing from Dubai Interact as well, right? Download Property Finder, Bayou, whatever the resources they are, you can download and share with the landlord. Then tell them, okay, these are the things, you need to set the price as per the market. I know this is a bit boring, but yeah, this is not boring because you're using your phone, right? It will, yeah. So the people that are listening might possibly it is boring, but you need to appear for the exam, right? And you guys are paying for it, 725. So you will lose it. Huh? 722? Yes, to be precise, 722. So you need to pay. So please open your mind. Whatever the information you are getting, absorb it and remember. The broker must. Okay, what is this? Competitive market analysis.
CM.
Yes, Gaurav.
Analyze the current market price
Mm-hmm.
and inform the customer.
Yes, exactly. That's how. It is. They will ask you what is CMA. What is the abbreviation of the CMA? Right? Competitive market analysis. Huh? or they will make 2 to 3 more, and they will ask you. So you need to choose the right one. So that's, I'm giving you the examples how they will trick you, how they will ask you the questions. So most of the guys, you need to prepare for that. The broker must deal with the customer in the professional and respectful manner. That's totally fine, means this basic. The broker must provide all the information, data, statistics related to the broker's activity, whatever that is. Means they will not make any questions from out of it. The broker must not, the broker may not broker a deal for the violate of, okay, rules and regulations of, all the rules and regulations, they are inside. Arjuman, have a seat, sit down, because you need to pay 722 for this exam. Yeah, yeah, everyone needs to pay, right? You can come here. Okay, the broker must disclose all the circumstances of the transactions. Okay, see, before finalizing any deal, most of the brokers, they are not doing it. To explain, sir, what is the process? What do we need to do now? After this, what is the next step? Third step, fourth step, and fifth step, right? Most of the guys, they are focusing on, give me the 10%. Give me 10% of booking deposit. Then we will talk. That's fine. If you will go there, sit with them, if they are willing, you know, 99% you can sense it. The guy is, he's interested, I'm going to meet, or he's coming, and he will give me the deposit. Before taking the deposit, you need to explain the process. If you will do that, you know what will happen? They will not ask you, yeah. So it means the deal will go very smoothly. Regardless of its rentals, sales, off plan, doesn't matter. You need to explain that. This is the process. So before taking the booking deposit, before taking this amount, I need to explain you the process. What are the steps? So they will feel more confident and they will think this guy is professional. So he's explaining everything to me, right? Okay, so the broker shall not be the party of any, you know, I'm taking sides of the landlord or the buyer. You need to be a neutral personality in terms of any sales transaction or in the rentals as well, in the off plan as well, right? One of the brokers in our team, she closed one deal. I informed her, okay, try to facilitate this customer. They will bring more clients. Because the customer who was purchasing that property, she was, you know, father of that lady, he was minister in Russia, right? Minister in Russia. So if you were talking about Russia, so Putin and everything, right? So try to give the best of the best services. Try to facilitate. I met that customer twice, in office and outside the office. Now she's looking for another property. She's saying, I want to purchase from you. Why? Extra miles. Customer satisfaction. So that is also important in terms of whenever you are closing any deal. Okay, the broker shall act as a guardian of everything, amount, transactions, information, everything you need to safeguard it. They will not ask the questions out of this, right? The broker is responsible for any loss and damage incurred by a party due to the broker. Or are you guys a fraudian? No, you are not, right? So means if you will follow the instructions, professionalism, everything, these are simple things. If you are transparent to both parties, you will not face anything. Yes, if you are giving the wrong information to the buyer, to the seller, yes, you are responsible for this. That's why your RERA is important. That's why companies, they are making a contract under the name of the broker. Right? We can use one broker as well. If you are putting your broker number in the contract, you are responsible for it, for everything. Right? The broker writes for the commission. Okay, Most of the people, they're saying, one of the guy, he closed one deal in our company. He said, sir, commission and the booking deposit is in office. Could you please release my commission? I said, where is the contract? He said, no, there is no contract, no final contract, no title deed, nothing. Till now, after 90 days, the deal is still pending. So you don't need to run for your commissions. The commission is there. You are eligible for the commission once the transaction will be completed and it will be registered in DLD. In terms of rentals, once the ijari will be done, right, then you are eligible for it. Once in terms of the off plan, once you will pay 24% to the, means it depends upon the developer. Might possible they will give you for once you will pay 20% or 24%, then you are eligible for your commissions, and that's how it is. The several brokers are assigned for the parties. They are jointly responsible for the work assigned to them, unless they are authorized to work separately. That's why we do A to A. That's why we do A to A, to split the responsibilities, not only for the commissions, mind it. Agent's life is running around for the commissions. But once you will start giving the customer services, you're following the rules and regulations, I think so you will make more commissions out of it. That's the automatically process that you will fall in, and it will bring the money in. I would like to add on, in terms of the customer services, I really appreciate the Arjuman, what she's doing with old tenants, the landlords. She's giving maximum out of it, what she can do. And that's the good thing. And she's getting referral client as well. The people they are closing right, the people that are taking properties from her right at the moment, they will renew next year. If they will go to any other place, they will consider her as well. So that's the power of customer services. Yeah. Okay. The broker contract shall be in written. In writing, you need to have that's why we say you stamp it and do it, each and everything. Can a broker can close any deal with another broker without signing a contract? A?
No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me repeat it again. Huh?
Can close it.
Can close it? Yeah, simple.
Yes.
Yeah. Daniel?
No.
Yeah. See, you need to read again and again. 3 times. Okay, I'm not repeating it 3 times, but that's how it is. So if you will choose the wrong one, go on.
So yes or no?
Huh? Okay, what I said, contract A.
A to A or A?
See, that is the tricky part.
A to I was thinking only.
Huh? Form A. I'm saying contract A.
And you are talking agent.
Yeah, see. And in the start, I said, agents to agent. Is this possible for an agent to close a deal with another agent after signing a contract A? You will say yes. He's talking about contract A or means contract B, let's suppose. So they will change something and you will feel like, after reading 50% of the sentence or question, you will assume I know the answer. Click yes, no, okay. You have 1 hour, 25 questions. Easy, because you are paying for it. Right? Okay. The broker is entitled for the commission, or no, we already did it, right?
This is an
Yes, number first. Next.
Oh, it is the same one, right? In case of any, let's suppose if I will sign a contract, means, okay, incurring the problems like, how the broker will be in the trouble, right? Yesterday we were closing one deal for making one contract, I asked the admin put this term in extra terms and conditions. Basically, the title deed, on the title deed it's mentioned that, you know, this is a hotel apartment. On the hotel apartment, if you're selling it, what are the terms and conditions now?
5% VAT.
5% VAT, right? So you have to pay for it. So the 5% VAT is a good money, right? And we were not sure that this is a hotel apartment, right? So he needs to pay for it. We asked for the landlord, you know, do we need to pay, the buyer needs to pay 5%? He said, I'm not sure. Okay. The buyer, he's asking, do I need to pay? As per the title deed, it's mentioned it's hotel apartment. So what we did, we mentioned in extra terms and conditions, without any price, the buyer needs to pay 5% VAT of the purchasing price. He rejected it. Right? He rejected it. Okay, let's suppose if they will approve it, but we were not sure. Me too, because it's hotel apartment. Then we confirmed from the DLD, early morning, I think so, Dan and Carol, they informed me, you don't need to pay for the VAT. You don't need to pay for the VAT. Let's suppose if the buyer will agree to pay that particular amount, let's suppose 400,000, we will not pay to the seller and we will keep this money, right? Because no one is aware. So that is more like, you know, you are trying to, you will be in the trouble once you will close that deal. You know, it's more like a fraud. It's more like you're scamming someone. So it's your responsibility that whatever you are writing in contract FA or whatever, the rentals as well, offline you don't need to worry about it. You know, they do have the draft and you need to follow that. You're not allowed to change it. The broker is entitled for the commission only after the, yes. So means before that you are not eligible for it. People, they are thinking, you know, the landlord signed it, tenant signed it, done. I'm eligible for, no, you're not. Okay. If the sales contract is subject to the fulfillment of the certain terms and conditions agreed in the brokerage contract, the broker is not entitled to commission unless such terms and conditions will be agreed. So if you're putting something in the contract, so you have to fulfill that. Might be possible cleaning of the unit, right? Or after sales means maintenance of the unit. So if that is mentioned in the contract and you will not fulfill that terms and conditions, you are not eligible for your commission as well. Right? So means keep this in your mind, whatever you are writing, you are responsible. Because your commission depends upon that particular terms and conditions as well. If more than one broker is, okay, that's fine. Means you need to divide if there are two brokers. If the party contract with several brokers independently transactions, okay, if there are multiple agents involved in one property, means Shoaib, me and Umaima, we are working with one landlord, right? But he closed that deal. He closed that deal. I'm eligible for the commissions? No. Right? They will not ask you this British questions. Mind it. Right? So they will change it in the different way that you have to read for 3 times. Right? The broker shall be entitled for the commission for the from the party who has contacted him. What does that mean? If the landlord is giving any property to a broker, the broker is entitled for the commissions? Yes? No? I don't know. It's a question.
Yes.
Huh? Yes? I'm a landlord, I'm giving one property to you. Right? Huh? If that is, there is no option of exclusive. There are only 3 options. Yes, no, and I don't know. Huh? Huh? If the party, let's suppose, this is the question.
We need to discuss.
Huh?
He can pay if he wants. I can ask.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. See, the broker shall be entitled to a commission from a party who has contacted him. So the landlord contacted
Contractual.
the broker, right?
Contractual.
So he needs to pay you the commission.
Of course.
As per the RERA rules and regulations, yes.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. But nobody said I will not charge you any commissions. Yes, Natalia, you're right. It's depending upon both parties if they will agree. But as per them, if the landlord will contact or the buyer will contact,
No, party has
Huh?
contract है sir.
Huh?
It's contract.
Not contract.
or contacted or contract him.
Yes, contract.
Huh? Contracted him means if I have exclusivity, yes. In the exclusivity, I can also I cannot pay. No, I cannot pay if I'm a landlord. I'm giving you the exclusivity. I will not pay to you, right?
That's
So
fair.
it's-
That's fine.
Unless agreed by both parties, right? So it's not mandatory. It's not
Mandatory.
mandatory to pay you the commission. Could you please turn on the AC? It's open?
Contracted and contracted.
So means you need to focus on the terms, right? You need. Heidi, could you please open this door? This door, yeah. Pooja, ये door open कर. Inside push करो बस. मुश्किल से होगा लेकिन हम उसको कर दें. With a lot of people sitting, that's why I think so. Okay. If he was contracted by both parties, each party shall pay the commissions to the brokers, as stated in their respective
contract.
contract. Yes. Most of the people they are not charging from the landlords, but I think so. You need to have that guts to ask the landlord to pay you the commissions. How you can do that? If you know the market, if you are talking to the landlord, you are explaining each and everything. You're telling them, okay, this is the price. I can sell on this price, but I will charge from you. So you need to be a right broker for a landlord to sell their property. Then they will give you the commissions. If you are begging for the listings, they will not give you the commissions. Yes, I can sell your property for this price. That's the price is. I will charge this amount from you. Okay, what he will say, you can sell on for 2 million, I can pay to you. If you will sell on 1.9, I will not pay to you. Right? Yes, it depends. Now you are questioning him. If he's not interested, you cannot do anything. You were not able to push the landlord that okay, you have to pay because you are not the right person to him. You don't sound confident to him. You means you're not giving the appropriate figures to him. That okay, or might possible he has some exclusive, the broker as well. A lot of landlords they do have the brokers exclusive. If you will call them, please call this broker. Those brokers they are not facilitating. Why? Customer services. Customer services. If you are giving the customer services, they will stay with you. And that's something, it's gold in the mine for the broker. If you are giving the good services. Okay. These are very important, right? They will ask you this, do you think?
No.
Okay. Now, you guys need to make one question out of it. Any of you guys. Make one question. A broker is, means whatever, Make one question. And ask loudly. Just try to trick the team. Okay, just try. Anyone, just try.
Broker should be honest with the client.
True. Yes. True. Huh? This is the same question. Can I cheat my wife? Yes. No. Same. I don't know. Right?
Simple question.
No. You need to make a question, not a statement.
Does the broker is obliged to exercise due diligence to avoid committing a mistake that could cause a client to suffer a financial loss?
Good question. Right? That's how they will make a question. Yes, no, might be. They will not ask you only this. Right? So they will give you multiple choice questions.
Kind of clarity of documentation before the deal between the both parties.
There's no document.
Sort of fairness also.
No, he made the right question. Right? So means that's how they will make a question in terms of, the test to manipulate it. They will not ask you this question. Do you know what? If you're going to any government department of any Emirates, you need to dress properly. So you're not allowed to go there in shorts. Sorry. Right? So you have to wear pants. Right? If you'll go to the DLD head office, most of the people they are following the dress code. Right? Nothing means, I hope you understand, no legs, no arms. So, means all that stuff.
Wheelchair?
Huh? Sorry?
No legs, no arms.
Wheelchair?
Wheelchair? With no legs, with no arms, you can go there, right? Okay. Do's and don'ts, this will be the last topic for today. And it's more or less the same what we discussed, but there are short points. They will ask you a lot of questions out of it. Means can a broker work in real estate after obtaining a license?
Yes.
Huh? Yes. I mean, simple question. I'm telling you, they will not ask you this question. But you are expecting this, the questions might be possible. They will ask you simple questions. No, they will trick you. Okay. For Dubai Resta is also known as the Dubai Brokers app. True, false? I don't know. Huh? Yes. Right. So it's very simple. Dubai Rest app is also like
Rebranded.
Yes, exactly. They rebranded it. So means it's also called they renamed it or all. So means these are the questions they will ask you. They will not ask you what is the name of Newton's wife. Right? They will ask you question from this, out of this. Why I'm emphasizing, why I'm repeating again and again. This is not difficult. It's very simple. I'm repeating it again and again. The reason behind that you can choose, and we will make groups as well. Right? 3 people they will sit together. And they will give a test. Right?
They will confuse each other.
Next
Huh?
to you.
Okay, that's what happened to one of the broker. Right? He was giving exam. I came to him. I said, Jimsi, come here. Ali Abbas, come here. They were sitting together, and the guy he failed. Right? So that, yeah, Daniel.
Thank you.
Thank you to
Right? So means definitely, you will question, say, what is this? What is that? Might be possible this. I was giving exam, so I think Zafar was there. So Zafar was saying, no sir, this is the answer. Sir, this is the answer. I think so we hardly obtained 82%. Right? So personally, I made, I think so 3 to 4 mistakes out of it. So means it's not something that everyone can do it. It's not possible that every person will fail.
qualification percentage.
Huh?
Qualification
75%.
75.
76, I think so.
75% is possible.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75%. You have chance to miss out 6, if I'm
6.
not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Done. To use the Dubai Brokers app, to access the contract A and B. Is it possible to make contract A, B, and contract B in Dubai REST app? True or false? Yeah.
You can fetch out details.
Yes. I said contract B. A, B, and B.
P,
F.
P,
I said P.
P false.
P for Peter.
P.
Parrot. Right? No?
There is no P.
Pershing.
There is no.
No, Peter.
So that's how they trick you. Right?
Who is Peter?
Huh? Who's Peter? He's the manager.
Alice.
Okay. Do get all the agency agreements with the clients in writing contract A, B in order to formulate the contract F. If there is no contract A, is it possible to make the contract B? True, false? I don't know.
False.
Yes.
False.
True. Without contract A, we can make contract F. Contract B. Contract
Yes.
B.
Yes.
Right? You can make contract
B.
B if you have the contract A.
If I don't have contract A, I can make contract B also.
That's what I'm saying is true.
Yes.
Right? So it's a simple question. That's how they will ask you. To include the RERA permit number to all the listings, sales, rentals, advertisement, marketing, these are the do's we are discussing about, right? Okay, if in the social media as well, we need to get the Tarhisi permit to advertise it. If we are not doing it, we will be penalized for that, right? You don't have the broker card, right? You have? Means if someone, they don't have the broker card, they cannot advertise legally.
What can happen?
Huh?
What can happen? Like in social
50.
media.
What
What
notification
complaint?
will come? One notification will come to the company, addressed to the company that this is the listing, this is the name of the guy. It will be, company will be penalized for it. And definitely once the company will be penalized for it, everyone will be
We'll
penalized.
put on the agenda.
Right? Yeah. So make sure that you have your broker numbers and everything over there. It has the points as well on Property Finder. Do always identify yourself as licensed broker. Exposing your RERA smart card available on the Dubai REST app. Yes, before 2016, people they used to wear their broker cards while viewings. Yeah, it was a symbol of achievement. That I have my broker card. It's same like if you can drive a car, you can put your lessons in your neck and say, I have my lessons. See, so then they decided no need for this. So most of the times, if you're going for the viewing, you need to hang your broker card. Okay. What else? Do always identify your do use RERA Unified Tenancy Contract? Yes. Can I make a tenancy contract which is not unified tenancy contract in Dubai? Huh?
Yes.
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 As per the rules, no. As per the rules, if you're not using unified tenancy contract, you cannot make it.
सिंपल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं बना सकते
There is a format. It's called unified tenancy
Format.
contract.
यूनिफाइड फॉर्मेट
Unified format. You need to follow that. You cannot make your own contract.
दुबई ने डिपार्टमेंट कर देता है सिंपल बेस पे नहीं बना सकते
That is something else.
फॉर्मेट दे आर आस्किंग अबाउट फॉर्मेट
Format. The format should be the same. This is specific format, guys. You close rental deals, sales deals.
100 deals.
Yes. So means
The format of the
overall.
form.
Do work with the licensed brokers.
Work only
So
with
right at the moment, no one can work. Only Dandan and Barak can work together. Right? All of the guys, they cannot close any deal right at the moment. Right? As per the rules,
No.
I'm saying this. Do report unregistered. Right? So you can make a video and you can report against me. Right? I'm giving the training. I don't have the data.
There is video. Huh?
Huh? There's a video. So they can blackmail me anytime. Okay, so do renew your broker card annually, at least 30 days prior to expiration. Dana,
This question.
this is for you. Dana, Heidi, Carol, do renew your broker card annually, at least 30 days prior to expiration.
This question will come.
So this is the responsibility of admin, right? They need to renew it before 30 days. They missed it out. No, dudes. They're saying something else. Do renew your broker card. Right? They're not saying to the admins. They're not saying to the company. They're saying do renew your broker's ID, your. Right? So you are responsible.
722.
722. Is your ID card your there means 722 you need to pay. Do educate yourself for regular basis for the update and all that stuff. Once you are a registered broker, DLD or DREI, they are sending updates, what are the changes and XYZ, so you need to keep yourself updated for this. Do deal with the DREI approved developers and they will ask you if the developer has no registered escrow account, can a broker close the deal? No, we cannot. Where we can check? Huh? Dubai Rest App. Where do we need to click?
Escrow.
Yes. Escrow accounts, you will go there, you will put the name of it, it will display the escrow account number on the Dubai Rest App. For most of the people, it's very new. You know, what is escrow? Francis, what is escrow? But what I know, Ijari fees is 220 dirhams.
Studio with
So there the escrow account,
Yeah, right?
excuse me sir, the escrow account will be under the project name or developer name. That's what it is.
मुझे एक बात it's a lot.
एक question तो उसमें.
Do ensure
एक question.
okay, all the money needs to go into the escrow account. Is this possible for a customer to pay the cash amount to the developer directly?
Yes.
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 They do it, but they don't know.
But the amount will go to escrow.
Yes. You need to make sure that they will put in the escrow
You can
account,
check
not
the
their
escrow
personal
account.
accounts.
Yes.
Right? Every money needs to go to the escrow account. Escrow account is processed basically whenever the developer they are making any project, they need to put a certain amount of money into that account, and every buyer needs to put the money to their escrow account. Then once the completion will be done, they will release the money.
10%, 20%.
Yes. I mean 10% completion is done, they will put the completion certificate, they will get their money. So that is the escrow account. This is safeguard the rights of the buyer, and the developers will not run away from the country. Right? Okay. Do treat all the parties fairly, whatever. Do provide documents to the contracting parties, means every documents which I explained before, that you need to, if they want to cross-check it, they do have the right. Do act in a good faith to all the contracting parties regardless of whom you are representing, right? Do act as a guardian of your client's money, whatever. Means these are the basic questions to avoid, reasonable steps to avoid committing any mistakes. Yes, most of the guys, they are like, making a lot of mistakes because of the overconfidence. Yeah, overconfidence kill your career and your success. Most of the people, they are doing it. They are thinking, I know each and everything. Once your mind will give this pulse that I know each and everything, you will get proud, you will get rude, you will not give attention to the details. These are the three factors it will happen to you if you are doing this. That I know, don't tell me. And the fourth is you will not learn new things. So always you need to have adaptability to admit that I have to learn more, right? Do have the commission split between you and the other brokers. The same thing which we discussed before. Do give full disclosure of all the parties about the numbers of the registered broker working with you, means how many people they are working, 3, 4, 5. Maximum, I think so, in this office, there were 3 brokers, they closed the deal. Not more than that, not 4 out of it. Out of 4 out of, means if you're selling the property of 60, 70, 80 million, yes, 4 brokers, they are good. If you are doing a rentals of 60,000 dirhams, it will not make any sense, right? Do read all the agreements very carefully and advise your clients to do the same. Always ask them, sir, please read. But you are putting your hand on the terms and conditions, sir, please sign here. Sir, please sign here. No. See, to avoid any conflict in the future, tell them, sir, read it. Right? Because you have a fear that you will lose that deal and they will not sign it. Right? But it will make more problems in the future. Is that right?
Correct.
Right? Make sure that you have at least 8 to 10 pages of terms and conditions. You need to tell them, sir, please read. They will not read. That's the only trick you can use. Right? Give them more terms and conditions. What APM is doing, right? Christy? Yeah. Do educate your clients on their rights and obligations. Yes, you have to. But this is not mandatory. If you will do this, they will start killing your life, right? They know their rights, they know their obligations and everything, but you need to explain them what is the process, that's how it is, what you can do. For the rentals, tell the people that please take the pictures when you are moving in. This is their right, right? Take the pictures, send it to the landlord to have a record. Means after 1 year, the condition of the unit will not remain the same. So you need to have a record for this. That's what they are talking about. You need to do this obligations. You cannot do the partition X, Y, Z in this. So means these are the small things you need to explain it to them. In this way, what will happen? In the future, there will be no conflict, right? But I don't think so they will ask you these type of questions. But Daniel or anyone else, make one question out of it. Sajid, Gaurav. As a registered broker, do maintain us. That's a little bit tough. Daniel? इसका question, we need to make one question out of that.
To make a question.
Edmund, you can also participate as well.
Is it important to keep all the transaction with you or with the company?
I will not allow you to make next question.
I tried it.
Huh?
I tried. Good try.
As a broker, are you allowed to say anything negative about Dubai?
Not last question.
Second last.
Second last.
Second last.
Oh, second last.
But definitely you're not allowed.
Of course.
Simple question. But you need to trick. Edmund. Barak, shoot. Question. Make question. Second last. Okay.
As a registered broker, I mean, any suspicious transaction which is
Suspicious?
of course
Special.
can be like it can be special also for the
No, this question is very simple because you guys are not aware about this. Special registration. This is basically a reward in the company, right? Whatever transaction you guys are making it, the company is liable to make record because we KYC, AML and XYZ, we need to have all the records for the company. So this is a special transaction registered. Is this mandatory for a broker to maintain special transaction registered? Yes? No? Anyone else?
Again, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone else?
No.
It's not company.
Yes.
It's
False.
not broker.
It's not for the company.
It's not the liability of a broker to maintain special registration register. It's the company's responsibility to do it. Not the broker's one.
Oh, yes.
See?
आपने लास्ट में नहीं कहा था मैं फिर लास्ट में आइडिया भी मैंने देखा.
So that's how it is. So if you guys are, see, it's a simple thing. They will make any question out of it. In the same way, they will change a little bit and they will ask you that question.
Sir, I don't get
Must be
what
maintained by your company.
As a registered broker, do maintain special transaction register.
ब्रोकर के
Simple. Full
So
stop.
this must be maintained.
ब्रोकर अपनी को कर सकता है.
अपनी मतलब क्या करेंगे?
मतलब वो मल्टीपल डील्स क्लोज कर रहा है तो वो अपना वो उसको मेंटेन कर
वो उसकी
अपने के लिए.
Maintained.
कंपनी की बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है कि वो इसी फॉर्म ट्रांजेक्शन में आके वो हमको पता भी नहीं है. हम जब
As a company,
बाकी सारी
as a registered broker, do maintain a special.
रिक्वेस्ट अगर रह रहा है
रेरा रिक्वेस्ट
Okay, okay. I'm repeating it. As a registered broker, do maintain a special transaction register. This must be maintained by your
कंपनी
company.
डेली
This should be maintained by your must. So that was the question. You know, you will say yes, no, yes. So it's a simple question. They will ask in such a way. Then half of the people they will say yes, half of the people they will say no. Because you are not reading. Huh? What happened?
मैंने पूरा नहीं पढ़ा.
Thank you. Huh?
लास्ट में कोई कर
Lunch break.
Thank you for your time.
एक क्या वीडियो किधर गई खत्म की
नहीं मैंने नहीं. कॉल आ गया टीवी वाला सर कैंसिल हो गया. कॉल कैंसिल करके भाइयों का मैसेज आएगा उसको दोबारा फोन करो. वो भी
काटनी पड़ेगी.
खत्म हो गया.
This is the best thing, right? You are. Say it loudly, please.
You are
represent the country and the law and the parliament.
This is the best the part of it. You know, when I was taking this training, when we came to this, I was like, you know, yes, we are. Yes, I am from Pakistan. It doesn't matter now. No. Because I'm earning here, I'm living here, I'm spending here, but I'm sending back to Pakistan as well. But the thing is, you need to represent Dubai now, right? I was giving instructions to one of the agents that never ever discuss your country in front of your clients, in front of the landlords, neither their countries as well. Represent Dubai, present Dubai, sell Dubai, and make money out of it. And that's it. In Pakistan, you know, Imran Khan is doing this. In Russia, Putin is doing this. In India, Modi is doing this. No. You don't need to. Politics? No. Your country? No. Sell Dubai. Concentrate on that. And you are the ambassador of this country now. If you have the broker card, means you have the responsibilities as well. Okay. Don'ts. Gaurav, first point.
Do not promise potential clients anything you cannot deliver for the sake of winning a listing.
That's what I discussed before,
Yes.
right? If you need the listings, you are giving extra, you know, I can sell for this price, I can rent for this price, and all that stuff to the landlords. Do not manipulate, do not misguide your landlords. Second,
Do not spam, mass email, or cold call potential clients.
if you will not do the second point, you cannot work in real estate. Sorry. Right?
So not for us.
This is something that this is our bread and butter.
Yes.
It should be. We need to remove this.
But be careful, huh?
Be careful, yeah. But on the other hand, as per Dubai rules and regulations, it's not allowed. If the people there are saying I can complain to the police, police will not do anything.
They will do nothing with the agency, I believe. Of course they will.
Police will not do anything.
CID.
See it.
Neither the CID as well.
DLD.
Huh?
RERA.
He needs to register the complaint in RERA.
The police will say, okay, come
No,
to this.
the police will say,
Kali Bali.
okay.
Hardly become the minister.
Yeah, yeah. So means they will not do it. If they want to complain to the police, let it be. They're not aware about the rules and regulations. If the people there are saying this. So a lot of the agents, they came to me, the guy is saying I will report to the police. Don't worry, he will not do anything. Because he's not aware which department he needs to contact to register your complaint, and he's threatening you. Don't worry, right? Third point.
Do not advertise properties which are not for sale or use or outdated listing price.
Such. Will you? Just repeat this. Do not advertise the properties which are not for sale or use old and outdated listing prices. It's not allowed. Huh? Yes, it's not allowed. But on the other hand, people they are doing this. This is the basic strategy, right? Dinushi was doing it before. Sajid he did it. Why I'm pointing them? Because they close the deals as well. It's more like a trick as well. If you're implementing it, I think so. For Al Forjan, she was advertising for 1.8 million, right? He was advertising one villa of one JBT or some 180, but original price was 220 per year. The original price for that unit was 2.2 million. She was advertising for 1.8 million, and it was signature, and she closed 2 deals out of it. So now, how you are convincing?
Buy something.
Yes. No, by they're purchasing the same thing. He rented the same unit. But the way you are saying, okay, what is the market? Because she explained in the description that 20% premium is applicable on the listed price. Selling price was this 1.8 million, right? OP was that, but you are means no one reported it. It's good that she sold 4.4 million out of it. She made the good money, but this is not allowed. If you can handle the clients, you can use the strategy very precisely, you can do that. But most of the other brokers, they will report it. Third, this point.
Do not accept cash or undisclosed sources on behalf of your clients.
Yes, Gaurav.
I do it.
Yeah. So it's not allowed. I'm sending money from India. Please take this money from DREI. Take that money, submit in DMAC or XYZ developer. Yes. Yes. Do you know? I made this mistake as well when in the initial stage. Yes. I was holding that bag. The police was standing, I think so 20 meters away from me. And I was carrying that bag and I was very happy, I will go there and submit that money. When I turned around, the police was there and I was like, what I need to do, right? But they are aware. They are aware of what's going on. Basically, they are safeguarding you that no one will take money from you, right? That's why they are standing there. I'm just kidding, but that's how the system is. But it's not allowed. It's very dangerous. You cannot pay 1 million dirhams from your pocket if something will happen, right? That happened with one of our brokers, right? I don't want to name him. He's in trouble because of it. That is around, I think so 140,000 something, amount more than 100,000. And he's not able to pay right at the moment. And he has the police case and XYZ. Means you don't need to do that. Keep yourself away from these type of things. If you are taking these risks, be ready for the circumstances as well in the future.
What's in the other way?
Agla.
Do not engage in any activity.
Louder. This is the last slide.
Okay. Do not engage in any activity that may occur loss of any part of the deal.
Means same, right? They cannot make any question out of it. Next.
Do not represent yourself as a party of the transaction and as the broker at the same time. If you do, you are not entitled to commission.
It's true or false? Huh? Junaid, how it is true?
If we represent as a party, to the sales
We can do only
As
one
the
thing.
broker at the same.
Yes, Barak.
No.
Volume.
Okay, if I sign contract and the seller is not here and he will give me more authority. So he will give me more authority and my name in the contract is not allowed. So by law, I want to remove my name. So this is if he will ask me, I cannot the commission he cannot give to me.
Yeah. In any sales transaction, if you are the power of attorney, you cannot take the commissions. Trustee office, DLD, they will not accept it. If you will go to the trustee office and you are the power of attorney and your name is there in the contract tab, no. Trustee office will ask you to change it because you are the power of attorney. You cannot claim for the commissions, right? So yes. Next.
Do not accept a power of attorney from any party.
If you want the commissions, right? If you are becoming the power of attorney, then you need to make a contract F under the name of another broker.
It happens.
Huh?
It happened with me.
Yeah.
Do not represent more than one party to the deal without full written disclosure and consent from both parties.
Yeah. So means if you are representing both, you need to have means contract A means what? Contract B means what? That you have a written agreement with the parties that you are dealing with. Next.
Do not give misleading information to a buyer or a seller on the current market value of the price of a property.
Simple, right? So approximately we covered 15% of the training today, right? Next 3 days we will complete. I will not. That is the reason I'm stopping you. Do not question again and again. I'm trying to go through from the complete training, right? And I'm trying to explain you guys how they will question. Dana, she will send it to you in the main group of the company, so you can read as well. The basic purpose of this meeting is more like, you need to understand this, right? So to have a sense how they will question you, or to refresh what are the norms and what is the process we need to follow, right? So tomorrow we will start from